And look how he designed it. It looks like what?
Tear.
Like tear cup. Now, be very, very careful, because some of you would like, I'm sure, to buy a tear cup right here and there in shops. Don't let them deceive you. I will explain you how a tear cup should look. Okay, and this is the only way. Okay, all the others are not tear cups. Okay, so later on I will explain you, right? But look, tear cups, 4 tear cups on the sides, and even every oldies together also reminds a tear cup. Of course, it reminds us that the Lord wept and wept and wept. Several times we read about it, right? Before this, he wept with Lazarus, you remember?
Yes.
The first thing that happened when he came to the grave, he didn't say, why don't you believe in me? I'm the resurrection. Why do you cry? No, he didn't do it. What he did, he cried.
Yes.
And then out of the cry, suddenly he was stirred by the Spirit. Where have you put him? And then Lazarus get out. Why it's so important? You remember in the Sermon on the Mountain, the Lord said so clear. Rejoice with those who are rejoicing, and weep with those who are crying. What it means, if he was invited to a wedding in Cana, and he saw a young girl, I don't know, 16 years old, in those days 12 years old they were married, right? Crying and weeping, Father, who cares about these 6 jars of stones outside? It was very unusual, 6 jars of stones in the wedding. But I have no wine for the people. And no doubt she was crying. So something moved, even it was not his time, right? To give her joy. You see the point?
Yep.
There are many, another 9 things, different things about turning
Yeah.
the water to wine, but one of them, remember, rejoice with those who rejoice. That's what he said in the Sermon on the Mountain. Remember, so clear. So this is important because it was very strong tendency in those days with one of the Greek philosophers, right? Those who were
Yeah.
Stoic.
the Stoic facade. Don't show feelings, right?
Right.
Till today.
It really showed Jesus the human side, that God's intimate, that he relates to
Exactly.
us as person to person. It's not the Muslims that's far off, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it reminds so many things. But let us see now one thing.